who will assume office as the 53rd Chief Justice of India on 24th November? Correct option is A. Justice Surya Kant. What is the rank of India in the 2025 Global Hunger Index? Correct option is C. 102nd. Coal India has signed an agreement with whom to set up a sustainable energy center? Correct option is C. IIT Madras. Which country was the host of 47th ASEAN Summit 2025? Correct option is B. Malaysia. Recently, when was World Mental Health Day 2025 observed? Correct option is C. On 10th October. Who has been awarded the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize? Correct option is D. Maria Corina Machado. According to the NCRB, which city was India's safest city for the year 2023? Correct option is B. Kolkata. The Indian Navy has started its first bilateral exercise in Rokan with which country? Correct option is A. South Korea. Recently, which company has made India's UPI its first global payment system partner? Correct option is A. PayPal. Who has been appointed as an executive director of the Reserve Bank of India in October? Correct option is C. Sonali Sengupta. Recently, UNICEF launched the Promise to Children campaign in collaboration with which organization? Correct option is B. International Cricket Council. Which country hosted the 8th session of International Solar Alliance in October? Correct option is B. India. What is the rank of India in the 2025 Index of Economic Freedom? Correct option is A. 120th. Which is the first cross-border rail connectivity project to be started between India and Bhutan? Correct option is C. Both A and B. Who has been selected for the Sastra Ramanujan Prize 2025? Correct option is D. Alexander Smith. Which is the first state to launch a menstrual leave policy that is mandatory for both government and private sectors? Correct option is D. Karnataka. Which state government has declared 2025 as the Year of Urban Development in October? Correct option is A. Gujarat. Recently, where was the World Health Summit 2025 held in October? Correct option is B. Berlin. With which country did the Indian Navy conduct the joint naval exercise Konkan 2025? Correct option is D. United Kingdom. Where has the Namos Semiconductor Laboratory been recently approved to be set up? Correct option is C. IIT Bhubaneswar. Who assumed charge as the new Director General of the National Cadet Corps in October? Correct option is B. Lieutenant General Virendra Vats. India's first dedicated space astronomy observatory AstroSat was launched with which rocket? Correct option is C. PSLV C-30. Which Indian state recently became the first to pass a bill amending the Central Wildlife Protection Act 1972? Correct option is A. Kerala. Which country recently developed the world's first dual-tower solar thermal plant? Correct option is B. China. Which state won the 30th Senior Women's National Football Championship 2025? Correct option is C. Manipur. Anant Shastra Surface-to-Air Missile System is developed by which organization? Correct option is D. DRDO. What is the rank of India in the Henley Passport Index 2025 released in October? Correct option is C. 85th. Who is the author of the book Above and Beyond released in October? Correct option is A. Shiv Kumar Mohanka. India conducted the 5th bilateral naval exercise Samudra Shakti 2025 in Visakhapatnam with which country? Correct option is C. Indonesia. When is World Polio Day celebrated annually? Correct option is B. On 24th October. Who was recently appointed as the Managing Director and CEO of Union Bank of India? Correct option is B. Ashish Pandey. How many medals did the Indian win in the World Para Athletics Championships 2025? Correct option is C. 22 medals. Where was the 11th World Green Economy Summit 2025 held? Correct option is D. Abu Dhabi. Which country became the newest state member of the IUCN in October? Correct option is B. Armenia. According to the Civil Registration System report, which state recorded the lowest sex ratio at birth in 2023? Correct option is C. Jharkhand. In which state of India Kati Bihu festival celebrated in October? Correct option is C. Assam. What is the rank of India in the Sustainable Trade Index 2025? Correct option is B. 23rd. Where will the 11th India International Science Festival be held? Correct option is A. Chandigarh. Who will be awarded the Nobel Prize 2025 in the field of physics? Correct option is D. All of the above, John Clark, Michel H. Deverett and John M. Martinez. Recently, the central government has given the status of embassy to the Indian Technical Mission located in which country? Correct option is C. Afghanistan. With which country did the Indian Navy conducted the JIMEX 25 maritime exercise? Correct option is C. Japan. What position did India achieve in the medal tally at the 2025 ISSF Junior World Cup? Correct option is A. First. Who has recently constituted the 6-member Payments Regulatory Board in India? Correct option is A. RBI. Who is the first woman cricketer to be appointed as the President of the Indian Cricketers Association? Correct option is D. Shanta Rangaswamy. Where was the 68th Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference held? Correct option is A. Barbados. Recently, where was Google's first artificial intelligence hub in India inaugurated? Correct option is D. Visakhapatnam. Who won the Filmfare Award 2025 for Best Film? Correct option is C. Lapta Ladies. According to the FO's Global Forest Resources Assessment, what is India's global rank in total forest area? Correct option is C. 9th. Where was the inaugural Indian Boxing Federation Cup held in October? Correct option is D. Chennai. Where has the India-Russia joint military exercise Indra 2025 recently begun? Correct option is B. Bikaner, Rajasthan. Which two organizations jointly launched the We Rise initiative? Correct option is A. Niti Aayog and DP World. Who proposed the name of Cyclone Shakti, the recent cyclone that had a peripheral impact on Maharashtra and Gujarat? Correct option is D. Sri Lanka. Who were awarded the 2025 Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences? Correct option is D. All of the above, Joel Mokyr, Philippe Avio and Peter Hovet. Recently, which Indian institution has been ranked as the top Indian institute? Correct option is B. IISc Bangalore. When was World Post Day 2025 recently celebrated? Correct option is B. On 9th October. Plutonium Management and Disposition Agreement is a pact between the United States and which country? Correct option is C. Russia. which is the first state in India to introduce the right to disconnect bill SS recently? Correct option is D. Kerala. Recently, with which African country did India hold its first joint defense cooperation meeting? Correct option is B. Ethiopia. Recently, where did the Indian Air Force celebrate its 93rd Foundation Day? Correct option is A. Ghaziabad. Who launched the world's first virtual museum of stolen cultural property? Correct option is C. UNESCO. Recently, which edition of the joint military exercise Austria-Hind 2025 between the armies of India and Australia has conducted? Correct option is B. 4th edition. India's first ever cheetah safari for tourists has recently been inaugurated at which national park? Correct option is C. Kuno National Park, Madhya Pradesh. In which Indian city was the 6th edition of the Global FinTech Fest 2025 held? Correct option is D. Mumbai. Who were awarded the 2025 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine? Correct option is D. All of the above, Mary E. Branco, Fred Ramsdell and Shimon Sakaguchi. Which indigenous anti-drone grid has the Indian Army recently launched? Correct option is B. Saksham. India has been conferred with the ISSA Award 2025 for its outstanding achievement in which field? Correct option is D. Social Security. What is the global rank of the Indian Air Force in the 2025 WDMMA rankings? Correct option is C. 3rd. Sane Takaichi has become the first woman Prime Minister of which country? Correct option is A. Japan. Where was India's first Semiconductor Innovation Museum inaugurated? Correct option is C. Hyderabad.